Hello, friends. After the penultimate issue, we received a lot of messages saying that everything we tell here are fairy tales and wet fantasies of the period of adolescent pollutions. So, our dear envious children, as well as their parents, you do not know the whole truth of life. And, in general, you don't know it. And now I'll tell you a little about it for her. Or rather, not myself, but I will retell the story of one of my friends, the reliability of which is confirmed by a number of data from different sources. And he experienced in his rebellious youth so much that this episode is just a reason for a slight smile, not a story about something grandiose. So here we go. Somewhere around the middle of the noughties I was strumming the strings and throat in an alternative gifted via. At rehearsals and concerts I worked my ass off, but youth and hormones did their insidious work. I wanted to fuck so badly. And with this good purpose I regularly monitored the internet in search of female fans of vocal instrumental genre. And here on one of the forums I got hooked up with one, not by years developed, young maiden, very sharp on the tongue. We agreed to meet after the rehearsal in the center, to walk around and have a cultural drink. Actually, everything happened in one evening, from strolling to sitting, from sitting to lying down. And so, when I, waving empty decimeters, shoveled out to the balcony to Properovata lungs, in my back flew. Could you get out of here in the next half hour? You know, I've got a pretty serious girlfriend. It could be embarrassing. Out of respect for the lady, I swallowed all the seemingly witty questions practically together with a cigarette and tactfully snuck out. It would seem that this affair could be considered exhausted, but Dick. A week later my beautiful and witty lady dialed my number and thoughtfully asked. Tell me, are you capable of making small talk about distractions in the presence of a woman you've had sex with? My girlfriend wants to look at you. On the one hand, I thought at the time, I'm not a portrait of the president to be admired. And on the other hand, the size of a shill in my buttocks didn't allow me to concentrate on such trivialities for long. I gave the okay and went to the address. At the table sat a real Valkyrie, shoulders, bust, tight braid. From somewhere behind her my recent acquaintance was waving her paw. The maiden of battle gave me a stern look and asked, "Do you drink dark beer?" In about 20 minutes we were already scratching our heads over science fiction and computer games. An hour later we moved on to poetry and philosophy. In 2 I was dragged to a familiar apartment, where I was literally battered in 4 hands and knocked out on the bed. And what happened next was something that you, wet imaginers, up to 16 and older, can only imagine. For about a year, we saw each other periodically. The 3 of us. Besides the joys of sex, we just hung out, went to the movies, talked about general topics. I was fixing and upgrading the ladies' computers, and they were desperately trying to feed me. And then life's paths diverged. All at once. Quite peacefully and naturally. I keep in touch, but we communicate on an ad hoc basis. So, things happen, what the hell?